Black people work for the benefit and advantage of other people. Black people are marginalized. They are excluded from useful participation in social life. They're deprived of that. What the government normally does to deal with marginalization is they have a host of social development programs, social security grants, and other welfare programs to deal with marginalization. But those programs don't deal with the root causes of marginalization, hence marginalization continues to exist. White people own the media. Therefore, we view, interpret, and understand society according to the lenses of white people. Our understanding of who is superior or inferior in society, we interpreted that in according to the lenses of white people because they own the means of interpretation. It's through the media whereby the view of who is superior in society and who is inferior is communicated, and it's where our oppression as Black people is normalized. Black people are powerless. We have no control over our lives. We have no autonomy over our lives. That's why racism will always exist. So long as we continue to be powerless in this system, racism will always exist. Racism, properly understood, is a system of advantage based on race. When we talk of a system, we talk everything that involves institutional structures, policies, practices, actions of individuals, and cultural norms. In South Africa, even though white people are a minority in terms of the population, but they wield far much more socioeconomic power. And the socioeconomic power that they hold results in a host of institutional practices, policies, and cultural norms that operate in favor of white people. So now racism as a system means that even if there were no racists in South Africa, racism would still exist. And there are 5 forms of oppression that relate directly to racism. As long as these 5 forms of oppression continue to exist, racism will always exist. Number 1 being exploitation. 2, marginalization. 3, cultural imperialism. 4, powerlessness. And lastly, being violence. So essentially, racism, it extends far beyond a prejudicial feeling based on race. It extends far beyond that. And of course, racism can never be understood in devoid of our past of colonialism, our past of apartheid, whereby there was racial inequality, spatial segregation, land dispossession, and subjugation. Racism can never be viewed devoid of that context. And what that context did was facilitate the socioeconomic power of white people. And that context continues to exist today. Black people continue to be dispossessed, continue to be subjects of white people.